This is my 2013 Toyota Tacoma. I've actually done a walk around on the channel before, but a lot has changed. So I just wanted to go over a couple of those changes that we've made, kind of walk you around the truck. I'll kind of repeat a couple things, but just wanted to show you a couple of the updates that we've made to the truck. One of the big things that we did is I have a buddy, Derek. His Instagram is Valley Overland Co. And he is an incredible fabricator. So he made me this rear bumper. So what I really like about it is it has these hoops or tree savers, whatever you want to call them. But it's actually really nice. It gives you a lot of peace of mind when you're wheeling. I already have a scratch right here. It's so dirty, I don't know if you can see it too well. But that saved me from wrecking the next thing that I recently got, which is these Morimoto rear tail lights. I think these are so sick. It's a little bit smoky, not totally clear, but again, it was super dirty getting here, so my truck's not crazy clean. Added some of these lights in the rear bumper and a little bit of branding. We got the For Low Bro license plate. So I'll give you a little closer look at that. I think all black looks really clean. It really goes with my look. I'm kind of doing silver with black. You'll see a lot of the accents is just kind of silver and black. We got some stickers. They'll be up on the website soon. That's one of my favorite things about the truck right now is these stickers. With my previous bumper, it was just a plated bumper. It still looked really good, but I just wanted to match tube in the front and tube in the rear. So overall, I think Derek at Valley Overland absolutely killed this bumper. Same suspension setup. We have the Kings. I really like these because you can tighten the knob if you want to be a softer ride, or you can tighten it if you're towing something. I don't really tow anything, but these are the 12-inch smoothies. So I really like them a lot. Tuned by AccuTune. Really sick. The leafs that I'm running are stage 2s of the RXT leaf pack. So I really like these leafs. The biggest downside is it does give me some rake, which I'm not the biggest fan of the look. But as far as like the ride quality and wheeling, I have so much flex. I feel like it's like, I need to measure it at some point, but these leafs give me a lot of flex, I'll just say that. I have the Banff hammer hangers with the cross tube. Helps keep your frame really secure. I got the Sterling Overland rooftop tent. If you go to the channel, I do a little review on that. It has really cool branding. I really like these bed bars. They're very low profile. I'm actually going to be selling this tent. With having a baby, it's kind of hard to have a baby in there, putting him to bed so early, and I could go on and on. It's just kind of hard. But what we're going to try to do with these bed bars is make a tire carrier. I don't want to keep the tire in the bed of the truck. It just takes so much space. 35 isn't the biggest tire in the world, but when you have a 35-inch tire on a 5-foot bed, it pretty much takes away all the space, which isn't ideal. So we're going to try to rig up a tire carrier. I think it'll look really clean. I will miss the rooftop tent, but it just doesn't work at this stage of life for my wife and I and our little baby. Wheels are the same as the fake TRD bead locks that came on the Pro version of this truck. I have the same sliders. They're actually welded to the frame, so I don't see myself changing those anytime soon. That'd be a big hassle, and I like the look of them. In the front, honestly, I kind of want to change it up a little bit. We have the SPC upper control arms, and those ball joints are just kind of crappy. They keep wearing out on me, and I'm sick of replacing them. It's not that hard to replace them. It's just kind of a pain in the neck. But standard mid-travel, I got stock lowers. I got King 2.5 coilovers with the adjuster, and I'm running 600-pound springs. I really like the spring rate. I think it's perfect for the truck, and I'm pretty much running hardly any preload. And the reason I'm doing that is just because I want the truck to be, you know, a little bit lower to the ground. It makes it a little bit less sketchy. So this is probably my favorite part about the truck is the new front end. I had the C4 bumper. It was the hybrid, kind of overlandish looking bumper. And it was great. Like, it did the job. But I wanted to do the cross member delete. And I wasn't a huge fan of the C4. I've heard some things about it, how it's not, super strong if you bash it against rocks. So I hit up Derek, the same guy that made my bed bars and the rear bumper, and I asked him if he could do it. And sure enough, this bumper was made about a week and a half later. He's crazy talented. So all it entailed was chopping the cross member. So what's nice about the second gen, I know the third gen, it's a lot more work to do the cross member delete because you have to relocate the power steering cooler fan, I think is what it is. And so with this, all Derek had to do was chop off the cross member and then create a new cross member where we mounted the bumper to. So I'm a big fan of it. I got this light bar right here because I kind of felt like there was a little bit too much space here. And I think with the light bar, it really ties everything in together. We're running Baja Design light bars. These are two 10 inches, so 20 inches total. I have these two squadrons right here. The Warren, it's actually a 12,000 pound winch just because we got such a good deal on it. And then Factor 55 Fairlead. So this was the same as the previous bumper. I really want to get the Yankum Fairlead just because with the Tacoma, you kind of want as much front clearance as you can get, and I kind of catch up on this a lot. In the Yankum one, you don't even have to have this. You weave your line through the Fairlead right here. Next up is my Baja Designs, literally Baja looking light bar up top. I'm a big fan of it. I was thinking about selling it, but I'm gonna keep it. I got it on Marketplace for a steal, and I was gonna try to make some quick money, but I just kind of love the look of it. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lights, and you actually have to drill into your roof, which is a little bit sketchy. Oh, caught it. It was going down. It's kind of windy. Nice reflexes by me. Is this light bar super bright, and what I really love about it is my previous light bar, it started about here, so there was a bunch of glare on the windshield. And how this light bar is you can actually adjust each individual light, and as you can see, it kind of has a little bit of a curve to it, so it really hugs that body line of the truck, and it makes it so you don't have hardly any glare on your windshield. Because I pretty much never used my previous light bar because I just couldn't even see anything. So this really shoots out a ton of light. And then I have the Baja Designs wire hider. It just kind of makes everything look really good. Previously, just a bunch of tape right here to hold that down. That was a pain in the butt. Question for you guys. I'm thinking about going all white. I know there's some benefits to having amber light, like in the fog and stuff, but I think that the truck would look really sick with just all white lenses. So I'm thinking about switching those out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, just some other stuff that you probably already know if you watched my previous video. I got the 35-inch Geolanders, their 16-inch wheel. I really like it. It makes the truck look a little bit bigger. It makes the wheels look, it makes the tires look bigger because the wheel is only 16 inches. I want to get beadlocks at some point, but my wife would probably kill me if I spend another dime on this truck right now. Oh, I forgot. I got rid of the snorkel. I actually did the cowl intake. I'll get a picture of the engine bay in there for you. But I wasn't a big fan of the look. I know a lot of people like the snorkel look, and I don't know. I didn't want to do it. And the cowl intake has a lot of the same benefits that the snorkel does. So I actually had Derek. He's kind of a man of many talents. He's a fabricator, and he's also does a lot of audio work. So this is a new fender, same flare, but he paint matched it to the truck. And then my boy Jose just hooked it up with this little rubber cap to make it look pretty. And then in this A-pillar, I actually had 2 holes from the snorkel being drilled in there, and so he fixed that for me. Derek did. Filled the holes and made it look good as new. You'd never think that this truck had a snorkel on it. So that's a wrap on this walk around. This is my 2013 Toyota Tacoma, and She indeed likes to party. Send me a DM on Instagram for Low Bros if you want to do a walk around and if you live in Utah. We're always looking for more content, and it's hard to be consistent. So if you guys can hook us up with either someone that you know or you yourself, you want to highlight your rig, let us know. We don't want anything stupid. So cool rigs only.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat.